Hi everyone on YouTube, Goku here. I just want to give you guys a heads up and tell you what was going on. I just want to apologize and say sorry for the lack of content right now. I know it's been like a month or month and a half, something like that, since I've been releasing any gameplay videos. Pretty much, I've been having some blue screen computer problems, like my 2600K at 4.8 gigahertz was not fully stable, so I had to troubleshoot the problem, and I found out that I lowered the overclock to 2600K and I underclocked it to 4.7 gigahertz. So I just lowered the overclock 100 megahertz, so it's at 4.7 gigahertz at 1.4 volt. It's extremely stable now. Also, I've been having some problems with. I've been waiting for Nvidia to release some better drivers, some newer WHQL drivers, because MSI Afterburner won't let me record using beta drivers. So pretty much I've been just waiting for Nvidia to release some better drivers. I have been playing some new games. So I've been playing Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and I've been testing that out. So when Nvidia, since I can't record using MSI Afterburner, I'm recording using Fraps right now, just with one 670. And pretty much, when Nvidia releases some really good WHQL certified Nvidia drivers that are really stable, that allow me to record with MSI Afterburner, I'll start benchmarking Far Cry 3, which will be coming out, or Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which is already out. And then I will be benchmarking a new game called Metro Last Light, which is supposed to be extremely demanding from what I'm hearing. So I'll be benchmarking those two games, and I'll have a review. But I'm just waiting for the better NVIDIA drivers right now, because that's a problem you'll have. When I was troubleshooting my blue screen problem that I was getting in Windows 7, I thought it was like something else, so I was checking it out. I was taking out video cards. I figured maybe my third stock reference 670 wasn't stable, overclocked at 670 for the wind speed, so I added a little bit more, a higher percentage power limit to the 670, and that made it more like really stable. So the computer's extremely stable. I'm running on 320.14 beta drivers in this video, but like I said, you cannot. It's a glitch with MSI Afterburner. You cannot record using MSI Afterburner and use NVIDIA beta drivers. It won't work. It crashes the game when you're trying to record it. It really sucks, you know. So I might end up just using Fraps to record my videos. So tell me in the comments if you can hear my audio, my voice pretty good, and tell me if the quality, if it's like really bad. So the game we're looking at today, this is Grid 1 right now, which I ended up playing like almost 2,000 hours online multiplayer. I'm like obsessed with this game. This is Grid 1. The whole point of this video was I want to give you guys a heads up. I pre-purchased and pre-ordered CodeMasters Grid 2. So I will be making tons of content for that game. And yeah, just be making tons of content for that game. Battlefield 3, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to make because it's getting kind of repetitive. I've been making so many videos for Battlefield 3, so I'm going to be jumping onto more racing games. You know, that's really my passion, is playing some of these racing games and getting the best lap times and being extremely fast. We're going to lower this to serious. There we go. And we're going to have me start off in the back. So Grid 2, yeah, I really can't wait. That comes out in the beginning of this video. I'll have pictures of, you know, that shows you my Steam account where I pre-purchased it, and pretty much that comes out in 2 weeks. So I'll have pictures of it, you know, showing the release date when that comes out. A lot of people are going to be racing on Grid 2, I think. At the time, because this is Grid 1, at the time, I mean, this game was revolutionary. It had like particle effects for the smoke, different technologies. I mean, it was amazing. You see it's recording pretty decent. I'm getting pretty decent frames per second. This is only with one 670 for the win right now. One thing about Grid 2, this is the inside of the cockpit view inside the car. From a lot of people are complaining because in Grid 2 there won't be a cockpit view inside the car. So you won't get to see the steering wheel, and I guess for those users who are using like the Logitech G35 racing wheels, I guess it's not realistic if you can't use cockpit view. So you'll be driving like outside third-person view, like outside the car, or maybe like on the bonnet, like a hood cam view. But we don't know. I've been seeing gameplay videos of it. I had a decision. You know, I had two options. I could have straight up, whoa, look at this crash. I could have straight up pre-ordered Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition, which was going for $70. Or I could pre-order Grid 2, which is going for $45 on sale right now. And it was pretty much a no-brainer. I had to pick up Grid 2 because I don't know if you guys been reading, EA was hacked by DDOS attacks, and they've been having a lot of problems where you can't connect to online servers on Battlefield 3. And I mean, I see Battlefield 4 having the same problems eventually. I see them, maybe hackers getting the online servers where people can't play. Oh man, look at that crash. But yeah, I didn't want to pay $70 for Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition. When I bought Battlefield 3 Limited Edition, it came with the one DLC, and it is the exact same thing as Battlefield 4 Deluxe Edition. It came with the one DLC, and that was only $60 United States dollars. EA has some balls to be charging, you know, $70 for the game at launch, so maybe I'll wait for a cheaper price, maybe like a Battlefield 4 Premium Edition. But sometimes you got to do that with these games. Sometimes, you know, you really want to pre-purchase a game or buy a game, but it's better in the long run just to wait for the prices to drop, and who knows, maybe they'll come out with a Premium Edition of Battlefield 4 that has all the DLCs combined, kind of like Battlefield 3 Premium Edition, where it had all of them combined into one game for only $70, then that's a good deal. But not one DLC. So the car I'm in right now is the Nissan Skyline GTR, I think it's the Z-Tune. Awesome car. Oh, slide. Yeah, I'm like really obsessed with racing games, really big into it. My setup I use for the racing games, I don't use keyboard and mouse for it. I actually use a wireless Xbox 360 controller, and it works really, really good for racing games. A lot of people are saying sometimes you get faster lap times and you're faster in the long run if you use a Logitech G35 racing wheel or some kind of full-on racing wheel, but oh man, Toyota Supra in front of me. Just, they nailed it. CodeMasters nailed it when it came to Grid. I mean, this is a game that started off, I met so many friends online, I raced so many hours on this game. Nice thing about Grid 2 is technically you could become famous from it almost. It's like, it's kind of weird. It's like a Facebook following thing they got going on. It's called RaceNet. And in Grid 2, they're saying that it's going to record your lap times. Let's see, yeah, it's past the Supra. It's going to record your lap times. It's gonna, you can have followers that people follow you and want to challenge you. I mean, it's just one of a kind. I haven't seen anything like that for the PC. It is, I'm not going to lie, having no cockpit view like this is kind of a little bit of a letdown. It's kind of disappointing. But from what CodeMasters is saying, the reason why they didn't include cockpit view in Grid 2 is they wanted to add more features. There's a couple more features. The tracks look more realistic. Just the crowds, the trees, everything. It's supposed to be more graphically intending than Grid 2 or Grid 1. One game that was kind of a letdown for me is I bought Grid, or when I bought my HD 5870 graphics card, they came with Dirt 2, and that came with the game. But then I decided, hey, well maybe I should buy Dirt 3, and I really didn't like Dirt 3 that much. That was kind of a letdown game. So I don't think Grid 2 is going to be like that. I think CodeMasters learned their lesson. They learned that Dirt Showdown, which is like a crash 'em up game, is pretty much a flop. Nobody likes that game. It's, you know, it's like a big flop. A lot of people complain about it. So, I mean, CodeMasters pretty much learned their lesson. They want to make a full-on racing game, you know, without cockpit view. But I mean, from what I've seen in the gameplay videos, Grid 2 is going to be awesome. I just had to snake it up. You know, I have $5 off. It came with a couple DLCs, and the more people who pre-order the game, there's like 2 weeks left to pre-order it. More people pre-order, I can get a free copy of Grid 1, which is what I'm playing right now. I'm playing a Pirate Cracked edition of Grid 1, and I could have that in my Steam. So it pays off in the long run to buy your games from Steam, because Steam has cheaper prices on a lot of their games. If you were to buy it from Best Buy, I'd be paying, you know, $10 over what I'm paying on Steam. Oh man, Nissan. Oh, he's sliding. He is sliding. I was playing this on extreme setting, or what do they call it? Yeah, extreme on the grid. It's like a difficulty setting. And I mean, it's just literally insane. They like rubber band in front of you. They're so fast, some of the drivers. Yeah, but Grid 1, I was obsessed with this game. I mean, I used to play it like 2,000 hours online. I'm big into racing games. I try to practice almost every day so I can get faster. You see me playing on Dirt 2 all the time online. You know, a lot of friends see me playing on there. And then if I get bored of that, I normally just switch it up to Battlefield 3 and start making some gameplay videos. But definitely, I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to me, to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. I got over 100 subscribers right now. I noticed some people were subscribing for like a day and then they don't unsubscribe, and that's probably because I didn't release any content because I'm in limbo right now. I'm just waiting for new Nvidia drivers and new games to come out, and I've been having computer problems, but the guys have been sticking with me who are still subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You rock. I will be making more content. You just gotta wait until I can fix out and iron out some of these problems right now that I'm having with computers and drivers and MSI Afterburner, and the list goes on, you know. So final lap. Here we go. I'm gonna drive hardcore mode. I will be making, like I said, I'll be making benchmark videos of Metro Last Light. I'll be making benchmark videos of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I just gotta wait for better drivers. I fixed some of the problems I've been having with 3-way SLI 670 GTX for the wins. Like, because the drivers aren't that good, so usually if I download the beta drivers, they're a lot better, I noticed. Like this new one, this 320.14 beta driver is awesome. Let's do this, full throttle. There's a technique, I noticed that I've been like tapping, because the Xbox 360 controller has triggers on it. I've been tapping the throttle, and it helps me out on some of these turns. It like keeps the boost pressure up on the turbos, and if the car has turbo, and it's almost like driving in a real race car. Oh, sliding! Oh, I'm sliding! Oh, he's coming up behind me. I won't let you pass me. I'm gonna block you. Oh, beat up Nissan Skyline and across the win, across the finish line. So yeah, I'll probably be on Grid 2. I'll be making my name Wed Goku if I'm racing on there, and a lot of people are going to be racing on Grid 2. All I'm going to be trying, because I'm going to be practicing like really hardcore mode on that, like I've been practicing on Battlefield 3, I'll be practicing on Grid 2. And my objective for Grid 2 is to try to get some of the world lap record times. You know, not with any cheaters. I mean, real legitimate world lap record times, because when I played Grid 1, I was like always in the top 100 on the world leaderboard for some of their lap records on some of the tracks. So I'm going to be trying hard on that and practicing. Let's see if we can find another track. There we go, Spa. We'll do like 2 laps. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm sorry for, you know, the lack of content. I know it's been like a month or something, you know. Trust me, it will pay off in the long run. I've been practicing with video editing. I really hope you guys like the video intro that I made for this video. That's the new intro I'll be making. I've been playing with effects in Cyberlink Power Director for video editing, so hopefully I can make better content for you guys. Yeah, I'm astonished. You know, I'm just shocked. I can't believe that I got 100 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. I've been just busting my tail just trying to make some more videos, but I feel, you know, that I probably don't release enough videos because the high-end YouTubers, the guys who have, you know, 10,000 plus subscribers, they're releasing a video every day, or they're releasing a couple of videos a week. But not me. I'll probably release, you know, maybe a couple of videos every 2 weeks or something like that. But just try to stick with me. I will be making more content. Yeah, I love the Nvidia graphics card that I have right now, the 670 for the WENS and 3-way SLI, but it kind of disappoints me with these drivers. Nvidia's taken too long to make WHQL drivers because they got to be certified through Microsoft before they are WHQL status. So I've just been kind of waiting for them to release these drivers because MSI Afterburner will not record with beta drivers. So you got to be certified WHQL drivers for it to work, and then you got to update to the latest edition of MSI Afterburner. But of course, MSI Afterburner hasn't been updating their versions, so they've been out of date. So the only way for me to like literally record a gameplay video is for me to use a driver that's really old, and I'm getting half the performance. Maybe SLI won't work in the driver, because the newer drivers that you have, usually you're going to get better performance. Usually you're going to get straight up SLI scaling, 100% scaling on some of the better drivers. So just a problem you got to deal with. Oh, look at that world record lap. See, I'm playing on the Pirate Cracked edition of Grid 1 right now. Definitely game I should have bought, but on Grid 1, they ended up disabling some of the online servers, so people couldn't play online anymore after so many years. So that's scary. I really hope they don't do that on Grid 2. I hope the online servers stay online for a long time, and people are going to be able to play online for an extremely long time, because we don't have that many racing games for PC. I know it's like Xbox 360 and PS3. PS3 has Gran Turismo, and Xbox 360 has the Forza Motorsport series, but for PC we don't really have our own kind of thing. So Grid 2 will be a nice little addition, even though that's for multi cross support consoles. It's for everything, but we really need more racing games on the PC. Grid 2, I hope to give you guys some advice. Like, I'm not sure how many of you guys are into racing games, but hope to give you some advice and input on different racing styles, different lines. When I talk about lines and I talk about apexes, all that means is different ways I enter a corner. See how I'm like entering a corner this way? Well, maybe I could enter it from the inside instead of the outside. You know, there's all kinds of different ways that you can race on the track, and you get different lap times depending on how you drive on these different lines. So that's one thing I will be trying to show you guys on Grid 2. And yeah, man, I really want to start making some gameplay videos to the racing thing. It's gonna be awesome. I will be recording with Fraps if this MSI Afterburner thing doesn't work anymore. So hopefully this quality is pretty good. I'd love for you to tell me in the comment section how my voice is. Does it sound clear? You know, how's the quality compared to MSI Afterburner? Is it crappy? Is it good? There we go, finished. So yeah, that's my update video. That's been all the problems I've been having. I just want to give you guys a heads up why I haven't been making any gameplay videos for a month. You know, all these stupid blue screens and Windows, and so my 2600K is at 4.7 gigahertz instead of 4.8 gigahertz now. But I got that all set up, and I got the drivers situated the way I want. I'll just be waiting for better Nvidia drivers, and I'll probably be recording with Fraps instead of MSI Afterburner. But The thing that sucks about recording with Fraps is your frames per second is a lot lower than recording with MSI Afterburner. So if I try to make a benchmark gameplay video and show you exactly technically what you would get in game frames per second, if I record with Fraps, that's not a real world scenario. That's really bad. You'll get like literally 30, 40 frames per second less than not recording. So not a big fan of Fraps, but I guess I got to do what I got to do to try to make these gameplay videos and try to keep you guys up to date with the content. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for me rambling on. If you have any questions, as always, you can send me a YouTube PM message. Thank you guys so much for clicking the like button on my videos. I really appreciate that. You know, it keeps me motivated. I will be making more content. I will be making more gameplay videos. Stay tuned. I don't want you guys to give up. Please don't unsubscribe. Like I said, I had some people who had subscribed, like 6 people had subscribed to my channel and then unsubscribed like a couple days after because I didn't make a video. So the guys who are sticking with me or still subscribed, really thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope you like the videos, what I've been making so far. They will get better with time. I've been practicing video editing, and hopefully I'll make a lot better content. And definitely I'll be trying to do the best I can on these videos. So I would say thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.